tell me, how did you first meet Nipsey?
Well, I've known Nipsey through music. I'm also a hip hop artist, and we both embody the same type of spirit in regards to energy. Always trying to help people, always want to do for the next person, always want to help put this person on. So we cross paths in, doing music. So.
How and you were working on a project together, right?
No, not a project. We both have parallel initiatives. What he does for South Central Los Angeles, what I do for Watts, we both have a common goal. We both have the same trajectory. So recently, maybe about 3 weeks ago, I want to say 3 weeks ago now, I met Nip at the Marathon store, and we were talking about, hey man, I respect what you do. I respect what you do. Maybe we should see how we can come together and help each other empower these communities, because that's what's needed more than anything, is helping these communities see that there are opportunities and resources. So,
tell me about the significance of this school and why it's so special to you.
Well, it's very special, number one, because it's located in Watts. This is where I'm born and raised, but also Nipsey went to this school. So I wanted to make sure we embody that energy. We come to a place where he stepped foot on, and it's only right and respectful that we did such.
And this will be part of the procession?
As far as I know they're going to do the 25-mile procession, and I believe they're going to come this way. So it's only right, man. He impacted everybody all over the world, not just Watts, not just Compton, not just Long Beach, Inglewood, East LA, etc., but parts around the world. And obviously, if we did one everywhere where he reached and where he touched, it would travel across the globe.
Describe to me when you first heard. How did you first hear, and what was the emotion? Run me through the emotions of when you first heard what happened.
Well, everything is always hearsay. When I heard about it, everyone's opinion or everyone's thought is this isn't real, because this is a prominent figure and somebody that we all look up to, and it's our peer. It's not just a friend. It's not just a hip hop artist. This is the homie. And so when we first heard it, no one believes that your homie, passed away or whatever. And then when news broke and everything, it was kind of a shocker. It was hard to really digest. I mean, I know it's probably even harder on his family and close friends. So it was tough to kind of digest.
Right out of the gate, when he started, he was nominated for a Grammy pretty quickly. How far do you think he would have gone?
I believe he would have gone as far as he wanted to take it. Just like any artist hustling, Nipsey's main thing, it's in his name, is hustle. Nipsey used this as a platform, man. Hip hop was just a thing that he could do to create influence and bring attention to what he really wanted to do. And that's help everybody around him, help his community, help the city of Los Angeles and abroad. Same way that, that we all focus on here in Watts and with the Think Watts. That's the same thing we do. So Nipsey would have took this far, far beyond just the United States of America. This would have been a global initiative for him.
At the time, I believe Nipsey was there helping a friend out when he was shot. Talk to me a little bit about that and how you processed that in your own mind.
I feel like he did exactly what he was what he thought he was supposed to do. And what I feel like he should have did, help your brother, help the people who are in need. That's what Nipsey is all about. That's what we're always all about, helping those who are in need. So when I heard that he was helping someone, I was like, well, that's what he does on the regular. That's in his DNA. And I think that should be in everybody that come from a place like South Central Watts. You got to help your other or help your brother or your sister and help them get on their feet.
What's the good, if any, that can come out of this horrible tragedy?
The great things that'll happen is more interviews like this will happen. We'll start identifying who else is doing things in their community, who else is going to carry the legacy of Nipsey. And I think that's the most important thing, to show that this isn't the end. The marathon will continue, and we will empower the city of Los Angeles and Watts.
And what is Nipsey's legacy?
Nipsey's legacy is he is an entrepreneur. He is a brother, he's a father, he's a mentor, he's a teacher. He's a global icon, and he's a legend. His legacy will be left behind because of what he did, not what he had. Because it's not about what you have, it's about what you do with it.
A lot of people are just learning about him and discovering his music now.
Right.
What do you think his musical legacy is?
His musical legacy will always be legendary because he stayed true to who he was and the type of artist he was, which was pure West Coast. He got the producers who worked with him on the majority of the album were from the West Coast. Shout outs 1500, shout outs Mike and Keys. Like, he kept it true to exactly where he come from. Everything he talked about was who he was, and he never compromised. He was fearless, he was honest, and he was a teacher. So that's his musical legacy.
And he was in love, which is, I think, the hardest part to process about this. He had a beautiful girlfriend and children.
Absolutely. It's never easy to lose a husband, a brother, a father, a sister, or anything, any type of family member, a friend. Is never easy. So I can't even give words to explain what type of pain that his girlfriend or his children might be going through. I have children of my own, so I know what it'd be feel. I don't even know what it would feel like if I lost one of them. So I send the biggest amount of prayers. I send the biggest amount of energy, power, and I just want them to know that his legacy will live on. The marathon will continue, and I will do everything in my power to make sure that that happens.
Staples Center will be filled to capacity. What does that mean to you? What do you think it would have meant to him?
I think it means everything. To fill the Staples Center up, that's what our goals are as hip-hop artists, to fill the Staples Center. I mean, obviously in these circumstances, under these circumstances, it's unfortunate, but Nipsey is smiling wherever he is, wherever his spirit, his soul is, he's smiling. He knows exactly what was going to happen when this day come, and I truly believe that, he expected this. This is what he knew what was going to happen. So.
Meaning you knew that he knew he was going to die young?
No, never. Nipsey knew that he would get this support, and he knew he had this support because his energy, it only calls for this type of attention.
It's just unfortunate that it happened. Possibly.
Absolutely, it's just unfortunate that it happened under these circumstances, but the energy of what's coming is exactly what Nipsey worked his whole life for. So he deserves every second of it.
Tell me, did I read correctly? You're teaming up with the Clippers?
I did a partnership with the Los Angeles Clippers where we're doing refurbishments. We just did a refurbishment at Drew Middle School and the U, where we refurbished 110,000 square feet of space, 13 basketball courts, and we did a whole gym, and it's called the Think Watts Clipper Community Court. So we're going to be doing more of that in the community. Markham I hope that we can do this one next in honor of Nipsey, as to show that, to keep the legacy alive. And I also did a theme song for the Clippers, so we got the video coming shortly too.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.